So I'm just setting up to make a video on my bingo art, and I just wanted to show you how cluttered my desk is. I know a lot of you can relate. I'm sure of it. But one thing I do need to find, I need to get another pack of those. But this is the one I'm going to get ready to do next. I kind of laid it out that way I'm not sitting here fumbling. And then I do need to grab some glue sticks. They're up here somewhere. At least I hope they are. Yeah. I'm almost out of those, and then I do have these that I got at Walmart, and I have this glue gun I got probably about a decade ago at Tuesday Morning. It's a hybrid. It can be battery operated. It doesn't seem to get up to the hot temp I need. It seems to operate at a cooler temp. And then I need to also, I'm going to put these over here. So we have them ready. Oh, let's go ahead and turn this on. I need a holder or something for my hot glue gun. Okay, look at these. I'm going to put beads in them and then attach them. Almost like they're like little bells on the bingo card. And over here, I have my boxes labeled. You know I love these boxes. I'm waiting for them to start coming back out again. They were a really big hit. I seen them a lot, like Michael's and Home Goods and stuff. And then it's like they now they make the little clicky ones. I'll show you what I mean. Yeah, I like these boxes. Because I can put them up there, tag them, and then it doesn't suck up like drawer space. But these seem to be the latest ones, where I like the ones that have a clasp and a handle. Actually, I prefer the handle. Well, I don't know. I've grabbed them by both, and then I even have stuff down there. So let me dig out to the bottom of there to get some more wooden ornaments. I have a lot of these wooden ornaments. St. Patrick's, Easter. But I got so many of them on AliExpress, and I wanted to get in before, all the tariff stuff started taking effect. I know I have Christmas in here. I found Christmas. Oh, these are going to be pretty on the bingo card. So, now that I got that all done, let me go ahead and set you guys up and we'll get into crafting. Hey everyone, it's Gretchen here. Cat and Paws, welcome back. Another crafting session, yay! I got to get these done because next I am working on assemblages, peppermint trees I got at Target. Oh my gosh, that's going to look so sweet in that mug. So that's my next list. Plus, I want to do some single signature journals in vintage gift or Christmas cards. So you'll be along for that. All right. Well, we just went on the hunt for some stuff. We're doing bingo art today. Here's a couple I've already completed, and I plan to sell these on my Whatnot channel. Yeah, my Whatnot page platform. So I'll link that below if you're interested. I think I'm going to put these in my buy it now. So there'll just be like a buy it now, kind of like, you go into eBay, Etsy kind of idea. And then I do plan to list some just blank ones in the buy it now as well. It's these really thick chipboard bingo cards. Some, a lot of them have like dauber marks and stuff on them. So what I did do is I took a baby wipe and I cleaned them off, but you know what it does? It makes it very rough feeling. Then it does take off some of the cardboard top. Just an FYI if you're curious. So I do have my hot glue gun going, and I need to put something underneath that because hold on. I don't think you can see it, but I just had to get a piece of paper from my hot glue. So what I'm doing is these lights, I took them off of a decoration because the lights didn't work anymore. And I pulled everything out and threw it away and kept the caps. I figured what a nice little thing to craft with. And then, so I'm going to, my idea, this one's pretty much laid out the way I want it. I just got to do the frou-frou stuff to it first. So I'm going to put beads in there and then glue them there like that. And I have been adding backings to my bingo cards as well. That way you don't have to look at just a blank end, you know, a blank back. So I need to do that first. Alright, so I got an idea. I wanted to hide this bow stem on it, and I'm just going to put that little ticket underneath. So I'm going to first, did I do this one? Not yet. Okay. Going to secure my beads into it. So what I am trying to do is do it so the holes of the bead do not face out. And that should hold pretty nice. And then where's my gold one? I want to make sure this bead fits first. Oh, good. I'm using my ephemera with my elbow. This cord wants to tangle. So I'm just going to fill that up with hot glue. It's about time to put a stick in too. And I want to kind of hide the hole. That's going to be hard to do. Okay. I don't think we're getting away from seeing the sides on that. So that's just going to have to roll that way. And then, like I said, I want to add a backing to my card. I have been using my 3-in-1 for gluing it down. And then I do put some Distress ink on it. So anyways, it's November. I can't believe it. This month is, like all the other months, gonna fly by. It's gonna be Thanksgiving here in what, 3 weeks? Less than 3 weeks. Christmas is next month. Trying to get some of this crafting done, and then I think I mentioned in my last video, I will end up probably doing Christmas crafting. You know, like, excuse me, next March or so. I plan to have out my goods and be crafting because I don't want to get behind next year. I always let myself get behind. I want to make sure that's lined up really good. Wait, did I put that? I did the right way. Let that glue settle in a second. What did I want to show you guys? Do I have it here with me? I got these little acrylic stands. Huh. Well, there's my bag. I'm going to have to find it. I'm listening for the timer to go off anyways on the stove. We're making chicken noodle soup, so I have to... we had butter chicken, and then after that, I just boil, you know, Mark's boiling it down, and I'll cut the, I'll debone, whatever, I'll pull off the, so there's no waste. And then that, I just cut that off. Of course, I did not give it time to dry. Let me hit that one more time. I'll get my low holders I want to show you while that's drying. I know you can get these on AliExpress because I have them in my cart. However, I didn't want to wait for them. I wanted to try to get them sooner so I could get my stuff listed up and whatnot. I'm really enjoying that platform right now. I go live quite a bit. So, of course, you know, you can always come in and see what I've got for sales, or just to hang out and say hi. It's no pressure. But look at those. So they hold that up just perfect. And then I can ship that with it. And then it can be used year round for pictures or whatnot. So, if I find the link, I'll put it down below as well. and it's that one yet like I earn a commission from it, but I'll put it in there. They are stand football or something they say on there, but you know, you see they're acrylic, but they do not. The only drawback is they don't fold together, so you have to be able to store them or ship them open like that. But I think it beats the paper card stands that is out there on the market, as well as, like, you know, you don't have to invest $5 or $6 into a metal stand or into a wooden plate stand. So that's nice. And again, I'm just going to go ahead and trim this excess paper off. My original idea was I was going to double back. I was going to back 2 bingo cards together and put tinsel in between. But I thought, well, then there goes all my bingo cards I have. And then that's a lot of tinsel. You know what I'm saying? So it would have been like that. Kind of, sort of, whatever tinsel I would have used. And then I would have just backed it with another bingo card. But this is what I came up with. Just putting paper on the back of it. And then they can, like, travel a little more, I don't know, be stored better, in my opinion, versus, like, the tinsel. Although I did put tinsel on these, and I will on these other ones that I just grabbed. So then next I go ahead and age it up just a little bit. Use my distress ink just to get the rim, the corner, a little bit of the back. Totally optional. All this is optional again. I mean, it's whatever you want to do. I'm sure these would work on just regular cardboard bingo cards as well. Or you can buy those canvases at Dollar Tree. But everything at the Dollar Tree is went up in price. It's no longer the Dollar Tree. Alrighty, so I did have ephemera picked out. What did I just do with it? Oh my goodness gracious. Where did I stick it at? Is that it? Oh, there goes my timer too on the stove. Okay, well, I'll check back and I'm going to find that and we'll get moving. Okay, I'm back. And guess where my ephemera was hiding? Underneath Santa. It's right here. So I'm also going to go ahead and give that a little bit of ink. I think this is Tim Holtz. I'm almost positive. You'll see that I tucked that little ticket early. So yeah, I already pre-laid this one out because I was just, you know, messing around with it and wanted to make sure that it was going to look good. I was trying different things. Which way do I want to have that? So my goal is, though, to hide the pink bow, but stick out the greenery enough so it's seen, and have enough room for those. So they kind of look like bells. So that's my final product on this. I'm going to see if this will take any kind of ink. It might. The only problem with, I think, plastic is it will rub off. I probably could, like, paint it, distress it, etc. I'm just not that kind of person. At least not right now. Maybe one day when I'm playing around, it might be fun to do. So I just kind of worked what I did with one of these, I actually took a photo. Where do I want that? Right about there. I took a photo and followed my photo after I laid it out, you know, dry, and then just worked my way down, and then I just referred back to my camera, my picture I had taken. This glue is starting to give me hassle. I think I need to take the lid off and clean it real good. It's we're gonna lay that down. We're gonna glue this. No, here comes Bella. She has spotted me. She has a cat bed in here now that she sleeps in a lot. She changes her mind where she wants to go. For the longest time, she took my chair. And then anytime I tried to come in here, she would throw a fit until she got her chair back. Oh, yeah. How was this supposed to happen? No, that was not supposed to happen. That's alright. We'll just clean her up real quick. Back to gluing. Come on. Finger wants to get all over it. So, she took my chair for the longest time, and then now she's into the cat bed. I think that will stay down. I think there's enough glue on it. Now, how did I have this laid out? Like, so, right? I think so, because that hat's going to go under the eye. And I did not use any hot glue on my other ones. The only reason I broke out the hot glue was to put those beads on, and I think I'm going to have to use hot glue to put Santa on as well, and to glue these down. Let me go ahead and cap that, if I can, with no glasses. Let me get a glue stick out. I don't know if it's going to hold it yet. Barely. But that's alright. We'll push it in. And then, price tag on the bottom, 39 cents. I might try to go around it and then puddle up here and here so it really sticks. Maybe I'll try to go around it with that glue, my 3-in-1. So I just want to give a shout out to everyone for following me, for liking my videos, for watching my videos especially, just for being with me, you know. I mean, I really appreciate everybody, just all the views, etc. Now there's this thing called hype points, but I'm not too worried about that. So I'm just outlining this with glue, trying to keep it more on the inside, that way it doesn't show as much. And put my finger in it, then I feel like, you know, it just kind of sticks to you like snot. Honestly, drives me nuts. All right, and then I'm going to build that up. Come on, you can do it. Okay, you know what I'm putting? This, go in there. We'll try this. There we go. I don't think it's going to stay though. We'll find out. We'll do this together. I do know I want to place that cap right over the eye. Oh, that's warm. Oh, that's warm. Okay, I'm just pressing that down. I really want that to stay. And then, thinking if I just glue like that, right? Oh, wait. Yeah, you can see. I am I'm so afraid I'm going to get burnt. When I was making those little assemblages and stuff, that wreath, I burnt myself so much. Kitty's fighting, coming in. She's weird. She sits outside and just looks at you through the window. Oh, I'm going to insert a video right here that of Mark throwing the pumpkin out and hitting a rock. Alright, Mark's going to throw the pumpkin. He's going to aim for the rock. There it goes. Ooh, perfect. Nice. Isn't that just... He hit the rock. I mean, that's what he wanted to do. Kind of hilarious. But we didn't... I did not... When I do clean my pumpkins, I use vegetable oil or olive oil or just an oil, you know. I don't use anything that's going to harm wildlife or anything. I'm just trying to clean up some of that glue. I think you'll be fine though. Alright, there's card number 4. Let me jump into another one. We're going to use those wooden ornaments that I was looking for. Oh, let's do that. That one's cute. Now I gotta remember to glue my piece of paper on the back. I'm going to cut a new sheet of paper. Oh, that will be adorable. And can I get away? I have red garland right here beside me. Yes, I can. So I'm just going to snip a piece of that. And I'm going to thread it and basically make it look like a tag. Because otherwise, I mean, I could put a little half, you know, what they call flat back cabochons on it. But I'm kind of enjoying a little bit of tinsel. And I'm going to put my glasses on. I want to just trim that down. Well, I kind of like it fluffy at the end. You can just adjust it instead. There. I think this one calls for a little bit of glitter. What do you think? Again, I'm going to just distress the edges. The good news is this usually is a little dark on the edges. Oh, that is so adorable. That is going to look precious. I don't know. I still don't know if I like it that high. So we'll come down and we'll just trim this again. It's a problem once it starts like unraveling. And I might need to put a spot of glue there. And I'll do that right now before I forget. Just to kind of hold it together. Okay. Put that back on. I told you, yeah, I told you I'm having complications with this bottle of glue itself. Now, I got to do the backing, but I need to find some cute stuff to put behind it. Now, I don't know. I don't know if I kind of squeeze that in. The camper. No. And what ephemera pack is this? Cozy and Bright. This is all that stuff I bought from Tuesday Morning Once Upon a Time. When sloths were like the thing to have. That says, well, I could cover up the Eve. Can I work a gold snowflake in? And all I do is just lay it out with stuff I have. I do have, that kind of goes more with an angel, I think, the piece. We have Holiday Magic. Yeah, you can see what I'm over here digging through. That seems like too many words. And you can always refer back to your previous ones that you did for little inspiration. See, I like that jewel that's on that one. And all that was just a piece of ephemera. I'm going to kind of go back to the Tim Holtz stuff I have here, plus some other things. That is October Afternoon. Here's a tune from Shiny Bright. Oh, hold on, let me see if I can make something like that work. Take this off, take that off. And put that underneath there. Oh, I kind of like that. Does it need a snowflake or not? Maybe like there. Or, let me dig my jewels out real quick. I say jewels like I'm loaded. My Ally Express 12mm pieces. Faux pieces. If you take the gold flake, the snowflake away, if you keep the snowflake in it, what do you think? What other colors do I have? Green. Oh, that's cute. Is there a red one in here? There is. Oh, no. I kind of like it's either going to be the clear or the green. Nope. I like that dark green. Matches the boot and the holly. I think we got a layout happening. What do you think? So let me just kind of put things back because I feel like I'm closing myself in. I don't know if I can work a candy cane in. Oh, he's got a candy. Maybe. We'll leave it out. See if we want it. Okay, and then I need to grab a sheet of paper. I want to purposely grab glitter paper because I hardly ever use it, especially in junk journals. You know, like when you fold that paper, oh look, I had more. Oh well, I'm using this. It creases like when you fold it. So that's why I'm thinking just try to use this up for this project. I know you're probably only catching half of what I'm doing over here, but I am cutting that at 6 inches. And cut it again at 6 inches so I can get 2 uses out of this paper. These have been a lot of fun to make because I can use up little bits and bobs that I have. And it's kind of different than making assemblage pieces because you build them out and up, where this is kind of like flat. So you know you have, I mean, you could put ornaments on it if you wanted to, but I think about the storage capability it has to have. I want something that's going to lay down flat in a box and make it year to year. That's my goal anyways. Believe me, one of these will be in my house as well. What did I do there to that glue? I don't know. We'll worry about that later. Alright. I did put that down, yes. So I just gotta lay it down. And then again, I'm gonna cut around it. But I'm gonna let that dry a minute. You dry, we shall distress stuff up. What else did I want to tell you? I sat down and said, don't let me forget to, and I forgot. I'm going to use that. Maybe it'll come to me. I think I can do like almost full on distress on this because of the darker colors. And we'll just kind of hit this candy cane a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to use it yet. It's going to be the last piece I think about putting in. Alright. Trim this up. I might have caught a little bit of the edge on that, but I'm not worried because I'm going to distress it. In 3, 2, 2.5, 1.5. I'm going the wrong way. 1. Ha. Oh wait, look. I did that sloppy. We're going to fix that. No rough edges left behind. Well, this is what I end up doing. I don't know if you guys are like me, but then I can't have it flapping in the wind. Kind of totally missed the whole corner there. Here comes the fun part. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it? Oh, yay. Get that glue off of there. We'll come around and make that the last part. So what is on everybody's Santa's list for this year? You know what I think I want to put on mine is paw holders. We set off the smoke detectors today. Yes. Sensitive. Little boogers is what they are. Not once, not twice, but thrice. Set them boogers off and they were loud. And Mark picked something up. We had to share the paw holder because we only have 2. We're not like normal people. I said, now you know why people who live in ranch houses eat out all the time. You still have the smoke detector. What is it going on there? I want to make sure I get everything before I flip it over and start crafting on it. See, this paper's always... See, there's another corner I missed. The thicker paper is just always more difficult, I think, to work with than thinner, but, I mean, it's no biggie. I'm going to leave that open because I'm getting ready to glue some paper down. There. Alrighty. So our layout went, what, boom. Ta-da. Ta-da. I'll put him on an angle. And are we going to do the candy cane? Kind of want more of the shiny bright to show. I think kind of like that. That. And I don't know if this candy cane is going to make it on there, but if it did, it'd be right there. What you guys think? Well, first off, we're going to glue this little rhinestone onto his boot. Without burning myself. Don't. Ah, daggone it. It got me. Ah, stop. Stop it. Makes me want to swear. Oh, hot glue just gets the best of my patience sometimes. Oh, quit it. Quit it. Quit it. You know, I'm trying to do minimal editing on my videos lately. So that little piece of fun will be included, as it caught my finger. And then what's funny is when I peel off the hot glue, if I have distress ink on my finger, it peels it off with it. I don't know if that's really funny, but a little bit. I want that piece of glue there go on. There. Alright. We're rolling now, folks. I want to put down... I think I want to put that down first. Oh, glitter. That's what I want to do. I want to glitter something. Well, what should we glitter, though? Well, how about we glitter him? We'll just do a little bit of the ear, a little bit of the tail. We'll do a little bit of the boot. And how about down there? And then what I do is just kind of smear the glue with my finger. We'll get the tip of that ear. I already have a plate. Hold on. Plate right here. I think I need a little more. It's a Recollection Sunflower. Came in one of those, you know, you buy a ton of them together. Down there and down there. Usually once I have enough on my plate, I try to work with what's on my plate so I don't have to keep trying to get more out, Oh, look at that shimmer. Isn't that pretty? I had to put it up there because Tinch jumped up here. And I didn't want her to like step on it and glitter go everywhere. Alright, while that's drying, we are going back to this. So I want to make some journals here soon. I plan to turn the camera on for that. I don't know if I will for the assemblages. They test my patience a lot, especially with the camera on. So maybe I'll just do a video of what they look like afterwards. I think I'm only going to make 2 or 3 of them, honestly. Because I want to make those like one signature journals. And personal opinion, I'd rather sell the journals than the assemblage pieces because they're easier to ship, first of all, and second of all, I can just really do a lot with the journals versus the assemblage. You could keep adding to a journal, or once the assemblage is done, it's pretty much done. We're going between 69 and we're going between I and N. Okay. And of course, if you wanted to speed up the drying, you could use your hair dryer or your heat gun, or whatever you got. I have a heat gun here beside me, but I'm not worried about it. This glue dries pretty quick. What was next? We're gonna try to get the reindeer down first. We're gonna do it like that. Now, I think I used the 3-in-1 for my other ones, and I'm just going to stick to that versus the hot glue. Alright, we're going for the butt over Uncle Sam. No, his face is still showing. I'm not going to worry about it. I can still adjust it if I want. But, I mean, I like it. And do I want to glue this tinsel down? I might put a dab. A little dab right there. Hold, stay down. It might have to be hot glue. Nope, it's going to stay. Looking for my tweezers because I see piece of glue kind of. I'm not used to these tweezers. My other ones go the other way. Yeah. Just get that up now. I think it's off my finger actually. And then last thing is, do I want candy cane like there, there, kind of do, kind of don't. I can't hear what you're saying. But I think I'm going to roll with it, though. Let me see something. Maybe like that? Sorry for the long pause in that while I was thinking. I like it because there's glitter in it. And we kind of went heavy on the glitter with this piece. What is that? Like the piece of the paper. I'm going to do it like that. One more of the word to show. So there, look how cute that is. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. That is adorable. And then here's Santa Claus. He's a cake topper. Everything stayed on there pretty good. I mean, I could see some of the transparency of the glue, but honestly, where's my thing at? It's not that bad. I can take some of that plastic glue away. I don't understand these tweezers. They're not like my regular ones. But there's that one. And then the three I did off camera. See, I have a little bit of glitter on her. And I have a little bit of glitter on them. And a little bit of glitter on the bow. But, alright, I think I'm going to end it here. And I'm going to maybe do one more because I think I cleaned this one too. And there, I got 6 to put in my shop, and then also I'll put some blank ones in there too. So again, I'll put everything down below, all my information, and follow me if you wish. Oh look, you can see all the hot glue right there. That's no biggie though, but gosh, that's a lot. I guess when I push down on it, it kind of got a little crazy. But you can't, I mean, it's clear. That's the good news. And if you really didn't want it, you could pop it in the freezer and probably pop that right off. But again, my information will be down below, and stay tuned. I plan to work on some journals next. And thanks for joining me, and I'll talk to everyone again soon. Bye.